Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Johnny, and today I've got a replay for you with me and my good friend Ross, and we are playing our TOGs. TOGs were half price. Was it last week maybe? I think so. I think it's been about that long. Yeah, they were half price, so we decided to pick them up and have a laugh.
Let's go.
I've seen people such as Jingles having some quite good fun in TOG platoons, so we decided might as well get some of that. So there's always a good bit of morale when you start a game in a TOG. Our team was like, protect the TOGs. Ross is saying we don't need protection. We've got 1400 HP. That'll be fine. So I'm starting off by heading over to the left flank. Got an enemy Electo charging up there. Seeing whether he's actually going to keep charging or not. So no, doesn't look like it. So we're going to head up to this window and just watch the railway crossing, basically. It's a good position, and it's, you know, tier 5s, kind of mostly. Yeah, it's even down to like tier 4, so there's a lot of people that are a little too eager just to get involved in the fight. So there's quite a lot of things charging out here. T-34 sitting in the open there, so we'll take shots at him. And another, and a Matilda in the background. So yeah, it's just kind of a shooting gallery at the moment, to be honest, and it's a really nice, strong position, this window. The TOG doesn't have very good armour, but it is a very long tank, so hiding as much of it as possible is always a good idea. VK sticking his front corner out there, so we'll have a shot. Get another one on him as he runs away. It's not too shabby. And we're just kind of holding this position. There's no reason to be advancing at the moment because the enemy are still quite keen on sticking their noses out to come and have a shot, so we may as well hold our position. VK tried to run across there, I'm not entirely sure why, but we can clean him up. And as we switch over to Ross's view here, you can see him advancing. It's at that point now, we've killed enough of them, we've really just got this SU-100 on the left, and then once he's cleaned up we can push right through. So Ross has got good flanking shots on him there, and manages to clean him up. But he has taken a couple of hits from that T-34-85 on his right. But now that we've got everyone else cleaned up, we can push round and all focus in one direction. So Ross will keep poking his nose out, playing it safe, no reason to take hits if you don't need to. And he manages to finish him off. So we switch back to my view. I've came up from my position under the bridge, and we're now advancing on this KV-1. He's got himself out in the open, and we're just trying to find if we've got a spot where we can actually penetrate the KV-1 here. He is at a good angle, keeping him tracked, just because we've got lots of friends shooting at him as well. And we just keep advancing until we've got a good enough angle that we can actually penetrate him. So that's us there. And we can finish him off quite easily, or rather someone else in our team can. So that's us on the left flank. The right flank's not looking so healthy at the moment, but there's not much we can do about that in our dogs. So we're going to concentrate on VK at the back of the base, and our Artie shows up so we can get a shot on him. Unfortunately they managed to get away, which isn't ideal, but we've put a good bit of pressure on them now, and it's still a fairly even game. Like I say, the right flank's kind of folded. So we've both kind of won a side each, and now we kind of need to decide what to do. The other guys in our team are starting to advance in, go for the enemy base, see if they can get those guys that were camping at the back. Ross is heading back to our base to try and defend it. I'm thinking probably need to do the same. Unfortunately I take a shot on the side there, so I'm now worried about protecting myself, so I'm trying to get in cover. And we'll have a look at what Ross is up to. He's already over the train tracks, which is good, so He can worry about defending. Gets a good side shot in the T-150 there as he was driving between the buildings. And it's just our artillery that's at base, which actually managed to clean up the VK. So, well played to him. And Ross is going to be in range of this T-150 now. And there we go, sets him on fire as well. Always nice. Unfortunately gets a bounce for that second one, but hey. And now there's a NAS horn coming down on Ross. Fortunately though, I've got up onto the train tracks by now. And I'm getting some good shots on him. So I will be able to clean up that NAS horn for Ross. And there we go. Fantastic. So it's 4v3 at the moment. We've still got our two guys that pushed into their base. We'll speed this up because our two guys fell very quickly. Now as you can see on the picture-in-picture, I'm reversing to get in cover from the train because there's still artillery. And the thought process is here, I'm going to stay here so I can cover the left if they try to come left, or go over the middle, I'll see them. And Ross is going to go round the long way, even although it takes time, he's going to go round the long way because we believe the Stug was still on the right flank at the train tracks. So that's our best bet for covering the whole map. And as we come up here, Ross made his way around, finds a Stug. First shot actually tracks him, which is good. Keeps him pinned down. And we can clean him up, no problem. So yeah, it was one of those things. Waiting and doing nothing are not the same thing. It may have seemed like I was doing nothing for about a minute or so there, but it was just waiting for Ross to get into position. There's so many people that just lose their minds because someone doesn't appear to be doing anything, but sometimes you have to wait for your team to get in position. It's the only way to win. So now that we've cleaned them up, it's just this VK at the back of their base along with their artillery. So I'm advancing across the open field towards their base as Ross is advancing down the right flank. And hopefully between the two of us we will be able to get shots on them. And there we go, VK's concentrating on me so Ross can clean them up no problem. Switch back to my view. So it's just the artillery left. And there we go, there he is. So I get an easy enough shot on him. Nice cleanup. So there we are. Managed to pick up 42,500 credits for that one and 1086 XP. As well as getting a Brothers in Arms medal for that one. Because we managed to get 4 kills each, which isn't too shabby. I've done 2,300 damage and Ross had done almost 2,000. So a very good performance in my mind. The TOG is a fantastic tank and I highly recommend getting it if you've got people you can platoon with. I wouldn't recommend driving it on your own, it may not go as well. But anyway, that will be that. Thanks for watching guys, very much appreciated. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe for more tanks, and I will catch you on the next one.